All right, today we're going to talk about graphing quadratics. This is a review, so we should not take very much time on it, but I want to make sure you remember how to graph it. You got two choices. Choice one is you type this in your calculator. So if you do not remember how to type in your calculator, let me know or look up. There's many videos online to do it. But one option is type it in your calculator and you can graph it that way. Let's say that we don't have a calculator handy and we got to do it by hand. If you remember some of the tricks, there's several tricks related to it, but the one that always works is just make a t-table. Okay, so you're going to make x and y, and you get to pick the x's you want, and we're going to just pick some random x's. Let's start with 0, and if I plug in 0, I get 0 squared is 0, and 0 times 3 is still 0, so when x is 0, y is 0. And let's pick 1. I'm just picking easy numbers, so 1 squared is 1, 1 times 3 is 3. Let's try 2. 2 squared is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. And we're getting far away, so when the numbers don't go up very high, that's probably close to the vertex. So let's try a -1. See what happens on the other side here. -1 squared is still 1, and 1 times 3 is 3. And notice that we're going up again. So we've been on both sides of the vertex. So let's go ahead and graph this. And we're just going to plot some points. So I need 0, and then on the x, let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, should be plenty, and some negatives. And let's put some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll go to 9. Okay? So first point is 0, 0, so we're going to go ahead and put a dot at 0, 0, which is right there. And then we got 1 up to 3. 2, 12 is going to be somewhere way up here. And then -1, 3. And if you see by now, we're already forming that parabola. So we're going to just complete the parabola by going through the dots that we have. And I've now graphed the parabola by hand. Okay, so when in doubt, if you don't have a calculator, you can do it by hand. Generally speaking, the calculator is going to give you a much more precise answer. So make sure you know how to use a calculator, but you do have the choice.